Yesterday we talked about the straight line trend in these stock indexes. 3 out of 8 portfolios hit equity peaks, brand new equity peaks, and the other portfolios did well also. Once again, I want to explain how in this market, if you think of a normal distribution curve, and the market might trend 30% of the time and be choppy 70% of the time, or might trend 20% of the time or be choppy 80% of the time. And what we're seeing lately, it seems like 1 to 5% of the time it trends, and 95 to 99% of the time it's choppy. It's at least what it feels like. I haven't measured that, but it's certainly more choppy than normal, and less trendy. So it's much less trendy than what I've seen in the past, and more choppy than I've seen in the past. But when it's trendy, it's very, very trendy. When it's choppy, it's very, very choppy. So when you have a situation like this, you get a lower winning percentage, more losing days, more losing trades. But then when you have gains, they become really large trends, and that's what we're seeing. And I want to show you that. Here is all 78 strategies from November the 24th. We know that they had a tough December, slow start to the year, but just a huge gains now through March, April, May. Looking good through the end of the year if we compare it to previous years. And let's look at the gains. 12K last Wednesday, 30K last Friday, 18K yesterday, Thursday, May the 20th. So you can see the small losses for a larger account. This is about a $500,000 account if you trade this, and then the bigger gains. So the winners bigger than the losers. Cut your losses in the chop, and then let your winners run in the trend. Equity peak yesterday. All strategy access short list 51. It had a good day yesterday, close to an equity peak, only $970 away. 51 plus 7 hit an equity peak yesterday. Nice gains on the month. Stock index portfolio 27. 2,500 from an equity peak, so good gains on the month, and last month especially. Let's look at 200K portfolio. 200K, 5,000 from an equity peak. We were at, let's take a look at the drawdown curve. It was at a 13K drawdown back here last week, last Tuesday, and it's working its way towards an equity peak. So it's only about 5K now. So these would have been good times to start. Today it is up again today, so it's working. We typically like this one to go into a 5 to 8K drawdown to start, and it's working its way towards equity peaks now. So let's look at 50K. It doesn't mean it can't go back a little bit and be a good spot to start. 50K portfolio, continued equity peaks. It's been on a streak. Wherever this number is 0 over here, this straight line, that means it's an equity peak. Now, this includes weekends, so Thursday or Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Doesn't mean it's making equity peaks. It just didn't change. No changes. So you see lots of zeros in here in this column DR, which means lots of equity peaks. And let's look at micro stock index and micro gold portfolio. Consistent, doesn't always make a lot, doesn't always lose a lot. This is the aggressive version. Actually, this is the aggressive version. I was talking about the conservative version when I said that. So it was only $16 away from equity, so virtually at equity peak. So three were technically at equity peaks, but this is pretty much at an equity peak as well. 4 out of 8 really are at equity peaks. 1607.50 on the month. Conservative is let's see. Conservative is it's minus 875. Drawdown, so we've bounced back some. We were 511 yesterday. Was in a $1,700 drawdown. It's working its way back. It's a little bit slower, less NASDAQ strategy. So when you have less NASDAQ strategy, you have less drawdowns and less run-ups. because the NASDAQ is fast, as you know. We like this number here. It's consistent, and it's only down 165 on the month. This is based on the E-minis, 10% of the E-minis, and there were a few discrepancies and difference in the trades between the E-minis and the micros to skew that a little bit. I've seen that go both ways though, so this is where we are on the conservative. I'm still working on the switching algorithm to go between the conservative and the aggressive version. So looking forward to the trades today. So far, we are looking pretty good on a lot of the trades. A lot of overnight strategies hit profit targets, and crude oil has been the more challenging market today. Gold had some good trades. So we will have the results through Friday, May the 21st. These are through Thursday, May the 20th. Once again, 3 out of 8 portfolios are at equity peaks, and technically speaking, while the microstock index and gold portfolio was only $16 away, and the others are doing well also. So good trading so far on this week.